Good afternoon, all you guys, all you RC fams. How you doing? Today we're going to show you a little bit of a video. I had went ahead and made a purchase. The links are going to be down below, and also the video that I got the link from and the item from is going to be linked down below. One of my favorite, not the favorite, but one of my favorite places to go to watch some YouTube videos is linked below. This guy went ahead and got smart. He understands us, RC family. He went ahead and he created something. I'm willing to find out. I'm always up into this stuff. I'm always looking for the next best thing. This guy, I think, may have done it. His video will be, like I said, linked below. With that being said, I have been busy here in this area. We have created some new projects. We have built some new RCs, some off of old frames, some off of new frames. Some things have changed, but we're working on it. And here we go. This is one of my wife's newest RCs. It is one of my own creations. It is off the SCX-103 frame design. It is a frame that is sold on Amazon. I will try and link that also down below. This here was something I had laying around. It is something that I use to mount my electronic speed control and her receiver. What we end up getting here were these here kind of placements for shocks, but some of them had holes in the front. As you can see here, these ones here had front holes. These ones here in the back, reaching around, they did not have holes other than for the shock mounts. That's it. So these were no good to me. We need to find something for a body so that we can mount it. So lo and behold, I am going to Hot Racing and ordering a set of their shock mounts body post, and then turned around and we went ahead and had made some purchases on some body mounts, but again, they weren't Hot Racing, but yeah, they won't fit in the holes. They're way too big. So those did not work. So what we end up doing is we end up making another purchase. Those other purchases won't be here until Monday, which is one of the reasons why I was putting this off until Monday. But hey, here we go. This is what I had purchased. This is a PP-SRV-1. It is a brushless. Unbelievably precise. And it is done by the one and only Perfect Pass. 8.1 volt.
8.4.
Or 8.4, excuse me. You can all see that. And this is what they call the monster. He says it's capable of doing anything and everything all in one servo. Waterproof, metal case, the whole 9 yards. And boy, when I mean this thing is sweet, I mean there are very nice cut aluminum housing in this. It has set up very, very fine. Let me go ahead and I will show you what it's all about. Alright, here we are. We have it finally out of the nice, tightly packed foam container that it came in. There was a 25 tooth servo, metal servo, clamping servo, which is right here. That is really nice. And if I'm not mistaken, it has If I can get this to focus. It has a hole there for a clamp, and it also has one on the back. There we go. You can see there's two holes in it. One on that side, on the bottom, and it also has one. Boy, I'm telling you, this camera is not wanting to focus. There it is. You can just see it. And one on the top, which will clamp that baby right down solid. And it is, like I said, a 25 tooth. Very nicely done. I am very impressed just on this. It's hard to come by good servo horns. And it's metal, but it's light. And now, the Grand Monster. This is awesome. I mean, those ridges that are cut into that aluminum casing are very nice, well gripped. I mean, this is absolutely phenomenal. You can't even tell where the case top ends and where it starts. That is nice. And of course, it's got the beautiful servo lead coming off. Very high accented writing. That is right flush with everything. I am looking forward to putting this through its paces. The only thing I wish, bud, I wish you made one bigger. God, I know exactly where I'd put that if that was for a 5th scale. Yeah, there you go. If that thing was a 5th scale, I'd find myself a new home for that. That one would come out and yours would go in if it was a 5th scale servo. I'm waiting to find out. I am going to torture test that servo right there to no end. And I will keep you all updated. And by means, I'm going to keep you all updated. I have a ton of vehicles here right behind me that are, whoops, sorry about the camera, that are capable of having that servo in. Yeah, even a Typhon. Up there, I have my new belly dragger there. I have other things. Hey, say hi to the wife while she's right here. And I have a couple of Traxxas vehicles, plus a Creighton back there that we can put that in and torture test it. Oh yeah, like I said, and we even got a couple of Stampedes laying around here with bigger tires, littler tires, the whole 9 yards. Like I said, torture test a servo, he said. Got no problem with that. We will find a way of finding out.
No, you forgot to mention the body.
And on top of all that, my wife had also gotten her new body for her crawler that we showed you earlier up here on the table. This is my wife's new body for her crawler that we are mounting up. And yes, when I mean we are mounting this on an SCX-10 frame, we are literally trying to figure out, which I have already, got to wait for the body pins to get here to mount that to that said frame. How are we going to do that? Stay tuned and we will show you how we rednecks can make things work. Oh, I said rednecks. I'm sorry. That's country boys. Country boys that'll make things work. That'll make things happen. Yep, we sure will. So stay tuned. We are going to find a servo place for this to make a home in. And we will start torturing this poor servo. We are going to find out just how good it will be. I know I've gone through a few RCs. I have gone through a few electronic speed controls. And Lord knows I've gone through motors. And by the way, the Hobby Homes in that Jeep right there is still in it. Same motor, same speed control. Haven't ruined it yet. And it's been in there now for over a year. And that thing still clicks up and turns like nobody's business. It has been on 2 different frame designs. and it's been on three different bodies have been on that, and it still works.
But this is the original body right here.
My next thing is I'm going to show you what I've been designing next. Welcome to my belly dragger. This is my belly dragger. These are only set up as a maybe tire. I have not made up my mind on these yet. These are literally a 1.5 tire going on a 1.9 rim. I stretched them. That was very interesting. This right here is the original body that went on my Jeep that I just got done showing you. This is what I've come up with for a body mount set up for that particular crawler. Why? Because I wanted a body dragger. I did not want to have to worry about rear shock pins. So I just went ahead and I looked things over, come up with some ideas, stuck some Velcro on the back, ran across the body tray with another piece of Velcro so I could stick this to it. It seems to work. It doesn't hit. Throw that over there. SCX 10 transmission, 10.2 transmission at that. We have a 17.5 turn brushless motor on that, running on a Tictock brushless ESC, only because I don't have anything else to put in it. If I had the time and the patience to go looking for another one of those other motors and speed controls over there from Home's Hobby crawler, boy, I'm telling you, that would be going on here. And I'm also looking to find a revolver motor possibly for this, a brushless revolver motor, something with some low kV, and possibly put it in this. That's my next option. But of course I run the Spectrum, and I also have the I don't know if you all can see that or not. It's just a 35 kg digital servo, and it does have some it sits pretty low on these aftermarket shocks, and it's I like it. I mean, it's nice and slow, it's gradual. Metal links on the bottom. Let's flip this thing over. Put this up against my new body stand. Has the plastic skid plate still off of my SCX 10.2. Some old drive lines that I had put together to make it work. And of course, I've got teal on some, and I have some other, there's the teal right there. You can see it slightly. There you go. Block some of that light. Yeah, buddy. On the old SCX 10.2 axles that I had taken off of mine because they were plastic, I wanted something a little heavier for my trail crawler. Turned around and got them all re-greased. Put them on here for a belly dragger, because I didn't want that extra height on this. Yeah, I've got roughly 4 fingers. That's going to give me about 2.5, 3 inches there of clearance underneath. It's still a little high for all purposes, but it's got a whopper of a rollover. I mean, yeah, I got some right there, you know, for right there for the front. Not quite, but not bad. Not bad at all. But the flip over rate on this thing is unbelievable. I mean, I can get all the way up. It's right about right there is where it wants to start coming back down. Yeah, right there in the sidewall. You can see that sidewall is literally on the ground, and that thing will sit right there and almost balance. That's how that tip rolling that is. And it is light as a feather on the back, minus the battery. That's the only thing that's going to be back here on the rear axle. Everything else is up here on the front. I'm assuming right now I'm probably about a 75 on the front, and about a 25 on the rear for weight distribution right now. That's ballparking. Everything's kept low for the differentials and gears. And of course the motor, like I said, is a brushless, basically a speed motor, 17.5 turn. Yeah, just something that I had gotten in one of those bags. I just threw a bunch of parts together at it, everything I had. And yeah, wife had to interrupt. She said, yep, the name is Scrappy. Everything on this is from my toolbox. There is nothing bought brand new for this. Everything was leftovers from other parts and other cars. Threw it all together and we made something out of it. And bam, just like that, she's back on the body, capable of riding around, looking like she owns the place. But yeah, this ain't the only set of tires I've got for this. This is the other set of tires I got for this. This one here doesn't have any weight in it. This one here is pretty much stock, just metal rimmed with the extenders. As you can see, it's a 1-bolt screw in on the back. The center cap comes off with looks like 5 little 1.5 screws. That little center piece right here pulls out. That screws to your axle, tightens everything right up. Put your cap back on and you end up having something that looks like that. These are the other sets of tires that I am planning on doing something with on this particular rig. I like these rims. I'm not a big fan of the tire. They do grip, but they're very, very smooth across the top. As you can see, there is not much of a lug there, and I don't know if these things are really going to grip any kind of rock. They do squeal. They do have some road noise when you're spinning on the rock. You actually do hear something on the rock when you're trying to grab the traction. But I do have 4 of them. And with them 4, I'm thinking about, if I need to make a narrower tire, I may be able to switch some things around here between the rims and the tires, or just putting the rims and tires on. 2 of these are weighted and 2 of them are not. There's about a pound of weight on each rim for the ones that are weighted. The ones that are not weighted are left as stock. Nothing, no tire weights on them whatsoever, but they are a true beadlock. And when I mean a true beadlock, there ain't no water getting in them at all. All right, y'all have a great day. This is what we're up against today. And yeah, by the way, there's the Creighton, and it's got a whole new upgrade system in it. There's the Emax that's been converted by me. That is needing a let's see, that'll be a ESC and a motor. It doesn't like them bigger tires. I may have to put some smaller tires on that and try that out, because I think the electronic speed control is getting hot and the motor's getting hot because of those bigger tires on that model. We got some trials to try, and then we go from there. So that's what we got going on. Y'all sit back, enjoy, and I am going to have myself a nice cold Coca-Cola, trying to wake my brain up. I have had 2 17-hour days in the last 2 days, and I need some rest. I need to get my mind calmed down. I tried doing some things, and all it wants to do is sit there and spin. So yeah, mine wouldn't shut off, so I came in here, made this quick little video. I'm going to post it to YouTube, and maybe do smaller videos for TikTok. You can look me up on TikTok. I am on there also. I will try and get that link in the comments somewhere, and or in the description. Y'all have a great weekend.